Hey YouTube, welcome to Hack My Surgery. This is where I'm going to talk about the pre-op weight loss that you need to do and how you can hack that. Have you been asking yourself, how am I supposed to do this? How am I supposed to lose weight before I have the surgery that's supposed to help me lose weight because I can't lose weight? So today I'm going to talk about the few things that I have come across that have helped me because I'm going to be real honest, I haven't been very good at losing weight. So here's a couple of things, not in any particular order of what's better than other. So one of the first things that I did was I got this digital scale. This is made by One by One. It's a smart scale, and as you can see here, it has the little sensors on here that will help you figure out what your BMI is, what your muscle weight is, how much fat you have, how much water you have in your body, how much bone you have in your body. And also it's Bluetooth, and it connects with an app that you put on your phone, and it keeps track of your weight. And the really cool part, I got it on Amazon for about, I think, $35. And the other thing that I got at the same time was I got by the same company, One by One, a digital kitchen scale, and I think it was $12 on Amazon. I have Prime, so it was free shipping. The cheapest digital food scale at Walmart was $20. So check Amazon, check eBay, that's all good stuff. Another thing was I realized that I can't tell the difference between a quarter of a cup, a third of a cup, a half a cup, and by looking at food on my plate. So as I was walking through Walmart, I found this little itty bitty measuring cup. You can see it's got milliliters over here, and on this side it has 1 teaspoon, 4 teaspoons, and a quarter of a cup. This I got, it was $2. And what I have found so amazing about this is the fact that I can put it in my purse and take it with me. Even if I don't necessarily have to put the food in here, but to have a visual guide as to what a quarter of a cup looks like. Because I've just got food spilling off of a giant plate. So this right here has actually really helped me a lot. And another thing that I got at Walmart, and I think this was $2 as well at Walmart, and it's because when we have to have what is it, the like dipping sauce or salad dressing or a little bit of mayonnaise, I don't know what a tablespoon looks like. I don't know what a teaspoon looks like, or a half a tablespoon. And if we're supposed to be keeping track of this stuff, so this right here, if you look at it, it has a half a teaspoon, and also down through all the way to 1 teaspoon. And then it starts with what 1 tablespoon is. So this right here is a half a teaspoon, this little itty bitty thing. And then all the way down here, that's 1 tablespoon. So again, I didn't get this for home. I have a lot of measuring utensils. I used to sell Pampered Chef, so I have a ton of measuring utensils at home for in the house. But what I need is something for on the go when I'm at work. So to have this in my purse, it's tiny, doesn't take up a lot of space. It's plastic, so it doesn't hardly weigh anything. Those are two perfect items for me to be able to tell when I'm on the go how much something actually is, because I'm 48 years old and I still don't have a clue of what half a cup of something, anything looks like. And another little thing that I like, and I got this a long time ago, so it's kind of crazy at how much it actually helped, is this little tiny ceramic crock pot. And it has a little lid, and the lid has a little hole that you can see through. This thing is awesome. So I would say, guessing that this is about 6 to 8 ounces size-wise, maybe. But here's what's cool. So they tell you can only have 1 egg, right? And maybe you want to make a little egg salad. Put a little bit of a mayonnaise in there and make an egg salad. It kind of sucks to sit there and boil 1 egg. What does that take? A half an hour for the whole process? However, you can crack 1 egg, stick it in here. You don't have to crack the yolk. Stick it in here, put the lid on, stick it in the microwave for 1 minute. Now you have a cooked egg. And then you can stick it in the refrigerator. It cools off. And then you can add your mayonnaise, mash it up, and there you go. So you have 1 egg, which comes out to 1 ounce or quarter of a cup or whatever that is. And that will really help. Let's see. Another really important thing that I have learned is it's a good thing I have a lot of utensils. Doesn't matter, even if I didn't. I was at Walmart the other day and I went through the little cooking utensil area, and there's a lot of stuff for minimal money, 99 cents here, $1.99 there. Is that I keep the measuring utensils, the teaspoons, the tablespoons, and all the little half a teaspoon, half a cup, quarter cup. I leave it out on the counter, especially where the most common place I use it is going to be. So I don't have a coffee pot anymore. I have a Keurig, and I make my coffee every morning. I don't know how I can live without my coffee. I'm trying to figure out how to do that before I have my surgery. So I needed to scale back my coffee mate consumption because it's very high in carbs and sugar. And so I used to just pour the coffee mate into my coffee. I knew exactly how much to pour for what tasted good to me, but turns out it was, quarter of a cup, third of a cup that I was pouring in my coffee. A lot. And a serving is 1 tablespoon. Who knew? So there's no way I can have coffee with that, with just 1 tablespoon. So having a tablespoon, a measuring tablespoon, not the kind that you eat off of, right next to my Keurig, so that when I go pouring after I've got my coffee in my cup, I take my coffee mate, I just pour it right into the tablespoon, and I know I've got 2 tablespoons to put in there. I also keep a quarter of a cup next to the Keurig because I put in a quarter of a cup of the Silk 80-calorie coconut milk. I don't like almond milk, cashew milk, or soy milk. Those are nasty and I can't stand them. And I'm not supposed to have milk from the MS. So that's another one. Let's see. I cannot stress this enough, and you'll hear it everywhere you go, is to plan ahead. I am not a morning person, and every time I think, it's okay, I'll do it in the morning. Can't do it in the morning. I wake up, it's not getting done. So preparing, getting things ready to go for the morning if you're not a morning person, or getting your bag packed if you know you're going somewhere tomorrow, or later in the day, get it ready ahead of a time, because we all know if we have been eating too much for a really long time, convenience is part of our problem and not being prepared. And so I think that we subconsciously work that out because that's how we get our drive-through fix. If we planned, then we would never need to go to McDonald's, and so that's not going to happen, right? So here's another thing, and I'm going to take it off right here and show it to you, is this one. Hi. Whoops. This one I just realized 2 days ago is evidently I don't get a lot of exercise barefoot or in my flip-flops, which is how I prefer to be. I prefer to be barefoot or in my flip-flops. I hate to wear anything else, or maybe my gosh, I can't even think what they're called now, so I guess it doesn't matter. But if I'm wearing my tennis shoes like I do when I go to the gym, I walk really well, I walk really fast, I put some effort into it, and I'm getting some exercise. So guess what? Take your tennis shoes and put them on in the morning. Put them on first thing. You know what? You'll walk more. You'll get up and you'll go someplace. I walk very flat-footed, and it's not really sexy, by the way, of how I walk when I'm barefoot or in my flip-flops. So now unless I'm going to work, which I can't wear my tennis shoes at work, I put my tennis shoes on first thing in the morning, and then I'm actually getting way more steps in. I have the Fitbit on my phone. I just ordered a Fitbit used off of eBay for $25. It's the Charge heart rate one, and it's new. It sells for I think $150. So I got it for $25 with free shipping on eBay, and then went to Amazon and for $5 bought 2 chargers because it didn't come with the charger. So 2 more things that I wanted to say that can help you figure out how to actually lose the weight that you need to lose before surgery. They recommended that we not recommended. It's mandatory that we log how much food we eat. And when we go to meetings or doctor's appointments, we have to take our food logs with us. But they recommended here in 2017 to get a weight loss food tracking app. I got the MyFitnessPal. I love it. I've never tracked a damn thing I put in my mouth to save my life. Never in my life have I tracked anything. I don't measure it. I don't count calories. That's why I couldn't do Weight Watchers, whether it was points or calories or anything. If it meant I had to track something, because I was not going to do it. I just can't do it. And I can say that I really like MyFitnessPal. It's easy to use, and I've actually been using it. They have, it seems like every kind of food you could imagine in the app when you go to search, so that it's really easy for you to log your food. Most restaurant, especially the popular chain restaurants, their menus are in there and their food's in there, and it's very easy to log your food. Also, your water intake, you can log your fitness on there, you can log your weight on there. It's a really great app, and for the first time in 48 years, I am logging my food and paying attention to what I'm eating. And I was actually really shocked at I I knew I knew I didn't eat 1,200 calories a day. That was pretty obvious because, well, look at me. But definitely. And the other thing is, and I don't know about other insurance companies or other doctors, what their program requirements are, but for Kaiser, you have to be nicotine free. So when they do your pre-op blood work, they do drug test you. If you test positive for nicotine or cannabis or any other illegal drug, they will put your surgery on hold. You will have to wait 30 days to be able to take a clean test. And then after a negative test, they make you wait 3 more months before you can have surgery. And then you have to have another negative test. So if you're a smoker, quit now. Get a vape. I just switched over to 0 milligrams of nicotine on my vape today. And I've only been cigarette free for 3 weeks. So that was actually really good. A friend of mine quit smoking 3 months ago, and she's still using 3 milligrams and vaping a lot. So I'm proud of myself that 3 weeks in, I'm already on zero nicotine. So I hope this video helps you with your struggle. I know I was really struggling with how the hell do I do this? Because I've never been able to do it before, and they're asking me to do things that I don't know how to do. So, and just to let you know, I got that information. Today is Tuesday. I got that information on last Thursday, and I've lost 5 pounds in Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, in 5 days. So I'm really proud of myself for that too. I only have 7 more pounds to go before I can get surgery. Yay! So, anyways, hope all that stuff helps you hack your surgery too. Thank you, and have a great day. Bye.